Coach Andrew Haley, since you're on the call, do you have any questions or things that you'd like to bring up for Sperry and Uhey? If you're still there.
Yeah, sorry, I was eating. I didn't want to have you guys watch me do that.
Thank you.
Honestly, a lot of what Uhey has. So Uhey came around when I was coaching the 13U team a couple years ago, and when he was talking about referring with your arm being on time and using your release point out in front of your face and really using a consistent mechanics that really helps you work off, getting that platform you can work off, adding other pitches, adding a changeup, and not only adding that pitch, but being able to locate it with intent. Like he's saying at the younger levels, I'm honestly just trying to get my guys to use their changeup and their breaking balls down in the zone. I'm not asking them to throw it inside or outside. I'm just asking them, get them to swing over the top of it. Like I'm trying to get them to get that visual in their head, get them to swing over the top of it, use that thing down, use that break down in the strike. And then the other thing that Sperry was talking about a lot was the relationship between pitcher and catcher. That's something that I'm trying to really hone in with my guys at the 12U level. And I think it's really important. And I try to do that after every inning, have a little meeting with the pitcher and the catcher, just what the umpire was giving us, what you guys gave us out there, what the catcher saw, what the pitcher really felt, and then kind of getting a little game plan going into the next day. So those are some things that I've really been trying to focus on, and Gregg just working on managing the pitching staff. Honestly, that's what you've really helped me with, is just trying to organize your pitching staff throughout the weekend or throughout, using the guys at a certain point to where they're going to be successful, putting them in that position. So those are things that I took away from this, and I don't really have any questions. I just was writing notes the whole time. So I appreciate you guys sharing.
Thank you. Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
Something you said sparked something kind of for me, and that is partly due to confidence. We've been hearing that word a lot. Confidence, having confidence in your pitches, confidence coming from what we do in our pregame bullpen, more importantly, what we do in the bullpens that lead up to the game or our catch play. I had a teacher once that told me in terms of confidence, it wasn't baseball related, but he told me to fake it until I make it. And for Andrew, when we're talking about building a rotation for a tournament, especially in these early season tournaments where we're not, bullpenning at really high numbers, we're going to rely on the 7th, 8th, 9th guy in our rotation who may not have as much experience or have as much confidence. And we still need them to go out there and be effective in some way. So for those guys, I would say, we need to fake it until we make it. When I look at you on the mound, I should see confidence. Even if inside you might be a little less confident, we need to fake it until we make it. And the goal is that I'm faking it this time, and I'm faking it a little bit less the next time, and I'm faking it a little bit less the next time, regardless of outcome, until I'm actually going out there and being a confident person. Because there's no way to get through any tournament with 4 pitchers. So for those of you guys who, maybe throwing 3-4 innings in a tournament, those are big innings, and they're required, they're necessary for us to compete in games and in tournaments. So when it comes to confidence, we want our confidence to grow with experience. We do not want our confidence to be dictated by immediate feedback or like current results. If I gave up a hit, my confidence shouldn't bump down. And if I strike someone out, my confidence shouldn't bump up. We don't want to be riding that wave. We don't want to be failing upward and then succeeding downward and vice versa. We really, really, really want to build the skill of being a confident pitcher or a confident catcher for that matter.
So the only way that those lower end guys in the rotation
that are going to get a chance to have confidence, even though they're only going to throw 3 or 4 innings a tournament, is the bullpen. That's where their confidence get built, because the rest will come into the game time. But going into it, you got to have confidence. You got to have confidence that you've done the work in between starts. So those are your bullpens. You've done the work with your playing your long toss. That gives you confidence. Even though you're only going to throw 3 or 4 innings, you've got confidence coming in. Now you're going to get confidence during the game. And we need you. And just exactly what you just said there, that's going to go a long way, because that makes so much sense to them, I'm sure.
There's a couple kids older kids in the program. I don't see them on today's call, that I think fit the type of player that you've just described, Greg. One is Trevin Long. And Trevin's, what team is he on? 16U?
15.
And Devin, and I'm sorry, I don't know Devin's last name.
Savella, 13.
The from Hawaii.
Yep.
Right. Okay. If I'm putting my scouting hat on and trying to look out into the future 5 years from now, both of those guys are going to be playing a different position other than pitching, would be my guess, just based on body type. But I'll bet you right now, just based on when I see those guys throw in the bullpen with Jack, how confident they appear and how much control they have over their bodies, where their arm works around their body and they're not having to, jerk their body all around. And they have a lot of what I would call good misses, which are misses where I'm aiming here and I catch it there. Whereas, a bad miss is I'm aiming here and the catcher's got to leap for it. I don't see that a lot with those two guys. And if you need through a tournament and at this age, they might be, for all I know, they're the best pitcher on their club. But in a tournament, guys like that, they can go out and get you 3-4 innings in a tournament because they have enough confidence. They can repeat their delivery. Yeah, maybe they're not going to be the 6'4" Barry Zito down the road, but they can pitch because they can throw. And they can throw because it matters from the time they pick up a ball and start to get loose each and every day. It's important to them.
Yep.
Oh, I love that. I think that's a great place for us to shut it down. Hopefully we can have this conversation again in the future, because I think there's a lot to it. First is building up the ability to throw to different zones with different speeds. And then it's the ability to read hitters or read results, to throw, what might be the right pitch at the right time. But yeah, a really great conversation. I'm glad we were able to have it. Does anyone have anything they want to kind of close with?
Yeah, check out Hudson's background.
Yeah, buddy.
It looks great. He's got blue sky behind.
My brother's about to ride his dirt bike, so it's going to get really annoying.
I thought it was a baseball field.
Hey, Matteo, turn
no matter what,
Matteo.
Hey, no matter what sport, whether it's shooting baskets, hitting golf balls, punting, kicking, to get good at all those, you have to practice, and that's the only way you're going to get confidence. So if you need confidence in your release point and where you're throwing the ball, work on it. Just work on it. You can't expect to have it if you don't give it an honest effort. You got to work on it. And one thing that we always talked about, you're always working on command and control, even when you're playing catch, even when you're playing long toss and you're trying to hit the little X up there. Challenge yourself, because that's the only way you're going to get better. That's the only way you're going to get confident to be what you want to be, and that's have success.
Spare Bear, do you want to close?
Yeah, Matteo, turn your microphone on. Okay, I love that smile. I missed it. Missed all you guys.
Yeah, some all too.
You got a right-handed hitter up. You're catching. Your pitcher is a strike thrower. He throws a changeup, and the hitter fouls it off into the first base dugout. He's a right-handed hitter. What's your next pitch going to be?
Inside.
Inside what?
Changeup.
No, fastball, buddy. Give him the heat. He's already proven that he's got a late trigger. Give him the heat.
Yeah, what Jack's saying is he's already behind on a changeup. If I throw that guy a fastball, he's not going to smell it.
I like the idea to go inside though.
Yeah, that
We
was
just
good.
gas it up inside.
That was good.
Awesome, and we'll continue to work on this stuff from an execution standpoint. But I think it's important for our athletes to know, or to start to understand, that there's a method behind this madness. It's not all random. We don't throw a fastball randomly and throw a changeup randomly. We don't throw pitches based on counts, right? We don't only throw a breaking ball in 0-2 counts, and we don't only throw fastballs in 2-0 counts. That there's a little bit more to it, and we'll continue to kind of learn and understand what all those methods are.
Let me say one more thing.
Yes, sir, Coach.
In it, remember, as a pitcher, catchers are back there for suggestions. They might think that you have stronger stuff than you think on a given pitch, whether it's fastball or breakable, changeup, whatever have you. But remember, they're back there for suggestions. You're the one that gets the W or the loss. You're the one that's going to get beat or not beat. So you go after them with what you have a strong conviction on, what pitch it is. Go after them with that, and that's the way, and live by that.
That's awesome. I appreciate it. Well, thanks for everyone for coming out.
Yep,
hopefully we can do this again soon, because I think hopefully it's really valuable for our athletes. I think we have a lot of athletic guys who can do a lot of things by simply being athletes, but sometimes in competition we have to work smart too. And you might be going up against someone who's equally athletic, and now what? How do I beat him? So I think this is a good first conversation, and hopefully, sparks a second and a third conversation. So thank you very much, guys.
Hey, last thing, one more thing.
Yes,
Oh, no, he's still there. Ronnie Bernhardt, let me see your video, man. Did he just drop off? Oh,
He bailed. No, there he is.
where is he?
I see him. Turn on your microphone.
Hey, okay, let me see it. Put the phone down. Are you driving somewhere?
No. But yeah, we're going home.
Take your hat off. Let me see what your hair is doing. Oh,
Look
my
at
word.
Looking good.
I figured. All right.
I love it.
Good to see everybody. Thanks, Greg.
All right. Bye,
See you,
guys. Thank
See
you.
ya.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.